Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately, something I think we can all relate to. It's this idea of growing through what you go through. Life, as we all know, isn't always smooth sailing. It throws curveballs, presents us with challenges, and sometimes it knocks us flat on our backs. We face heartbreak, disappointment, loss, and periods of just feeling completely stuck. In those moments, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed, to think, why me? Or I can't handle this. We might be tempted to just get through it, to survive, to put our heads down and wait for the storm to pass. But what if there's a different way to look at it? What if these challenges, these tough times, are not just obstacles to be endured, but opportunities to be embraced? What if the very things that are meant to break us are actually the things that can make us? That's the core of growing through what you go through. It's a shift in perspective. Instead of just surviving, you start thriving. Instead of being a victim of your circumstances, you become the architect of your own growth. Let's be real, this is easier said than done. When you're in the thick of it, when the pain is raw and the future looks bleak, the last thing you want to hear is some motivational cliché. And I'm not here to offer you empty platitudes. I'm here to talk about a real, actionable mindset shift. Think about a muscle. How does it get stronger? It gets stronger by being pushed, by being torn down a little bit during a workout, and then rebuilding itself to be more resilient than before. Our character, our emotional strength, our wisdom, it all works in the exact same way. The challenges we face are like the weights in the gym of life. They are the resistance that forces us to become stronger. If we avoid every challenge, if we run from every difficulty, we remain stagnant. We don't build that inner fortitude. But when we face the fire, when we walk through the valley, we come out on the other side with a newfound strength we never knew we possessed. Every difficult conversation teaches us about communication. Every failure teaches us about resilience and strategy. Every heartbreak teaches us about our own capacity to love and to heal. These aren't just painful experiences. They are lessons in disguise. So, how do we actually do this? How do we move from just going through it to growing through it? The first step is acceptance. Not acceptance as in resignation or defeat, but acceptance of the reality of the situation. Fighting against what is, wishing things were different, only creates more suffering. It's like being caught in quicksand. The more you struggle, the faster you sink. Acceptance is about saying, okay, this is happening. This is my reality, right now. I don't like it, it hurts, but it is what it is. This simple act of acknowledging reality frees up so much mental and emotional energy. Energy that you were spending on resistance can now be channeled into a more productive question. What can I learn from this? This is the pivotal moment. It's the switch from a passive victim to an active participant in your own life. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what is this trying to teach me? This question changes everything. It reframes the entire experience from a senseless tragedy to a meaningful lesson. Maybe the job you lost is teaching you that you were on the wrong career path. Maybe the relationship that ended is teaching you about your own self-worth and what you truly need in a partner. There is always a lesson, if we're willing to look for it. The next step is to practice self-compassion. This is huge. When we're going through tough times, our inner critic often gets louder. We blame ourselves. We call ourselves weak. We beat ourselves up for not handling things better. But that's like kicking yourself when you're already down. Growing requires kindness. It requires you to treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a good friend who is struggling. Acknowledge your pain, validate your feelings. It's okay to be sad, angry, or scared. These are normal human emotions. Give yourself permission to feel them without judgment. Remind yourself that you are doing the best you can with the resources you have. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses. It's about creating a safe inner environment where you can heal and learn. When you stop fighting yourself, you can start focusing on moving forward. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, eating well, moving your body, spending time in nature isn't a luxury during tough times. It's an absolute necessity for growth. Once you've accepted the situation and started treating yourself with kindness, it's time to look for the silver lining. Now, I know this can sound a bit cliché, but hear me out. Looking for the silver lining isn't about pretending everything is fine or ignoring the pain. It's about consciously seeking out the good, no matter how small. It's about finding gratitude in the rubble. Maybe the challenge has shown you who your true friends are. Maybe it's forced you to develop a new skill or tap into a strength you didn't know you had. Maybe it has clarified your values and what's truly important to you in life. These are the glimmers of light in the darkness. Focusing on them doesn't erase the bad, but it does change your emotional state. It shifts your focus from what you've lost to what you've gained. This practice of gratitude can rewire your brain to see possibilities instead of just problems. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for, especially things that have emerged from your current struggle. You might be surprised at what you find. Another crucial part of growing through what you go through is seeking support. We have this cultural myth of the lone hero who overcomes everything by themselves. But that's not how real life works. We are social creatures, and we need connection, especially when we're struggling. Reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a profound sign of strength. It's admitting that you don't have all the answers and that you're willing to lean on others. This could be talking to a trusted friend, a family member, a mentor, or a therapist. Sharing your burden makes it lighter. Hearing another perspective can offer clarity you couldn't find on your own. Sometimes, just having someone listen without judgment is the most healing thing in the world. And if you feel like your struggles are overwhelming, please know that professional help is an incredible resource. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate these exact situations, providing tools and strategies for coping and growing. There is no shame in seeking support. It is one of the bravest and most powerful things you can do for yourself. Finally, remember that growth is a process, not an event. It doesn't happen overnight. There will be good days and bad days. There will be moments when you feel like you're making huge progress, and moments when you feel like you've taken 10 steps back. And that's okay. That's part of the journey. The key is to be patient with yourself and to trust the process. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For a long time, it seems like nothing is happening. All the growth is happening beneath the surface, in the dark, but with consistent watering and sunlight, it eventually breaks through the soil and grows into something beautiful and strong. Your growth is the same. Even when you can't see it, every effort you make, every lesson you learn, every act of self-compassion is nurturing that seed within you. So don't get discouraged by the pace of your progress. Celebrate the small wins. Forgive yourself for the setbacks. Just keep showing up. Keep asking, what can I learn? Keep being kind to yourself. Keep reaching out. Keep looking for the good. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, I want you to remember this. Don't just try to get through it. Ask yourself, how can I grow through this? See the challenge not as a punishment, but as a curriculum designed specifically for your evolution. Embrace the discomfort, for it is the fertile ground for strength. Be kind to yourself as you navigate the tough terrain. And know that on the other side of this struggle is a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of you waiting to emerge. You are capable of not just surviving, but of transforming your pain into your power. You can grow through what you go through. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one challenge that helped you grow? Sharing our stories helps us all feel a little less alone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. Until next time, take care and keep growing.